Our headlines for you today. Tributes are paid to one of the students who's died in the meningitis outbreak in Kent. The father of 18-year-old Juliet says they are beyond devastated.
Former postmaster Parmod Collier, who was sent to jail and later had his conviction overturned, has died without receiving a penny in compensation.
President Trump doubles down on his criticism of Sir Keir Starmer and the UK's response to the war with Iran, but his claims caused confusion in Westminster.
He said, we're going to send over 2 aircraft carriers. I said, I don't want them anymore. I don't want them after we win. I want them before we start. I don't need your aircraft carriers after we've already won.
Good morning. Tighter checks when using a rail card, a shorter refund window and a simpler process claiming money for delayed trains. I'll explain changes to how we buy rail tickets.
And in sport, the largest fine in Premier League history for Chelsea. They're hit with nearly £11 million and handed a suspended transfer ban for historical breaches of financial rules.
Carries an image of all those students queuing up for antibiotics in Kent yesterday amid claims that health officials have been too slow about alerting people over that meningitis outbreak in the county. The paper says they knew of incidents on Saturday but waited till Sunday to issue a warning. The UK Health Security Agency, who we're going to talk to actually shortly on breakfast, told the paper that it had acted immediately to contact those who were deemed to be at risk.
The Daily Mail says thousands have been told to get help now to combat the risk posed by meningitis. That's their front page following the fatal outbreak.
Elsewhere this morning, the paper is reporting that the UK is in talks with some of its allies over a possible role for the Royal Navy in helping to end the oil blockade in the Strait of Hormuz.
And The Guardian, like lots of the papers, carries a photo of the Irish actress Jessie Buckley smiling with her Oscar, which of course she won overnight yesterday, for her role in the film Hamnet.
Best Smile Award as well.
Yeah, great smile.
Now, we've already talked about...
Tonight at 6, the number of meningitis cases grows following the deaths of 2 students in Kent. The Health Secretary describes the outbreak as unprecedented. 21-year-old Keely Goodwin is one of at least 13 people now being treated in hospital.
Achy bones, hot, cold sweats, vomiting.
She'd gone to the club at the epicentre of the outbreak in Canterbury on Thursday. Her mother says she's terrified.
She said she doesn't really want to come out of hospital. She doesn't want to go out again for a long time. She's like a little lost soul.
An historic vote is about to take place in Scotland about whether to allow assisted dying. And as spring arrives, are we about to enjoy the hottest day of the year?
Our survey reveals the harsh financial realities of student loans.
You ain't got a clue, let's be honest. I had a couple seasons made a forest.
How the UK music industry benefits from black artists, plus...
Some people stand in the darkness.
90s hit show Baywatch gets a reboot. We'll have all the details.
Now, BBC Radio 1 DJ Greg James is on a 630-mile tandem bike ride across Britain to raise money for comic relief. And today, he got a surprise companion.
That's Prince William there, look. He's hallucinating.
The The Prince of Wales hopped on the rear saddle as the pair rode through South Yorkshire. Prince William then told Greg that he has so far raised more than £1 million for comic relief. He's 5 days into an 8-day ride through England, Wales and Scotland.
And finally, have you checked your lottery ticket? Because you could be owed £10.5 million. One lucky Londoner from Bexley brought a ticket with the numbers 6, 8, 12, 33, 49 and 59, but hasn't come forward for the huge prize. The deadline to claim the money is on the 2nd of April. So there's not much time. That's it from us.